Hey there, everyone. So, welcome back to another episode of Just Go Gameplay, and we're going to do another video on the features of this game, which I think is amazing. Now, I did recently send out a video. I posted a video asking you guys what type of other videos would you guys like to see in terms of DDK challenges and all that. And I got one of the comments saying that, hey, why don't you just try to just play an online match for us and see if playing against an AI is similar to playing against real people. Now, obviously, as you guys know, you've all played against AI. You know that there is a difference. So with human players, at least at your specific rank, they'll make around the same errors that you would make. Versus an AI, the AI will play in a style where it will do perfect moves for like 5 rounds and then just totally pick a very bad move on the 6th round or something like that, 6th turn. And so it's like a shuffle type of thing. So it's by chance that they'll play a very dumb move. But again, if you guys have listened to, and I know some of you guys have listened to the podcast, Starpoint podcast, which I was recently asked to come on as a guest. So thank you again. I kind of made my point on playing against AI, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but you guys can see that I love playing against AI. That's as much as I'm going to tell you guys. But if you guys want to know more, go visit the Starpoint podcast. I believe they have a YouTube channel as well, and check that out. And so, highly recommend it. It's for Go enthusiasts like we all are here. Anyways, let's do an online match, and we're going to play on OGS. Now, I've already connected this to my OGS profile. I want to find a game. Correspondence, no, we're going to do a standard game. I'm going to do commentary room. And again, my opponent's rank, I want it to be within my rank just for the sake of, what is it called? Just for the sake of the DDK players such as you guys. And so I'm gonna have it within a ±1 range. So again, they could be weaker, but the idea is we are trying to showcase what it takes to be ADK. And currently on OGS, I am ranked 11K, not my true rank, but I guess for the specificity of the game itself, I think it's okay. And so I'm going to search for a game. Okay. I don't know how this works. Okay, we got a game. All right. We're up against an actual person, Mercury 13, and this person is a 10Q. And so, yeah, I'm actually quite scared, in all honesty, because even though they're 10Q, there is always a chance that they are not 10Q. They might be stronger. So I'm always hesitant to play online games just for that fact. Anyways, so our opponent right here is playing typical Joseki. Again, nothing too crazy. But you know what? I'm just going to play for points. And I could go 3rd line. It does leave more cuts. This one's slightly more solid. And you know what? I'm just going to play solid today. I don't want to do anything too drastically crazy. And so we are going to be there. Now, okay. So the next move right here, if he approaches my corner, he essentially is taking the whole right side. Okay. Granted, it's on the 3rd line. It's extremely small. Like if he moves here, how many points does he gain? 2, 4, 6, 8-ish points. It's an 8-point move if he plays there, and I can just retreat back, or I can kick. Nothing too crazy. And so I feel like it's pretty small, especially when he's already on the 3rd line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to approach on this corner to play in conjunction with my stone over here. I'm just going to connect solid. And he decides to come on in and try to disrupt me. Now, there's 2 things I can do. I can actually pincer this. He jumps out. I start building a wall. That's a possibility. I can press onto his corner over here, building influence in this general area. If he spreads out and make a base, it does split my two groups, you know? So what to do? Oh man, this is a tough one. I don't like this. But I'm thinking the pincer would be okay. But again, he can approach my corner. But if he approaches my corner, right, just take an enclosure and then take outside influence. I'm thinking that's okay. Again, he wants to run out or in. I want to take away his escape route from side right here. So I'll play here. Okay. All right. Again, I'm very nervous for this game. You have no idea how nervous I am for this game right now. This is my first game of the morning, and that's a weird move. You know what? I'm just going to jump, okay? I could also push right here, okay? I can press onto his corner, maybe. I could push here. Can we do a far jump? I think we can do a far jump, right? Boom, boom. You know what? I feel like... Oh, man. What to do? Okay, you know what? I'm going to attach over here. Let's see what he does. Okay. I should jump. Okay. Again, I saw the cut. Okay, again, he has to be careful now. All right, so he's giving me this. Okay. Super Gote move. But again, it disrupts his little area right here. If I disconnect him from this black group, this group is really weak right now. I can disrupt it. You know what? Let's do it. This is Sente. Okay. He has a weak group right here. I can play here and then walk across. Okay. And what do? Just trap him, just go up. I could also press right here, eliminating the eye, right? But again, it looks like he can get out. So, let's turn over here, building our wall out to this area. I'm looking to kind of capitalize in this area right here. Okay, we already have an eye. Again, he's fixing my shape, so sure. And he's making himself very weak right now. Very, very weak. So, what I can do is I can approach from this corner right here. He might extend. Again, I have to watch out for my liberties here. Okay. I could also just build over here. Right? Yeah, my group's in danger. Bum, bum, bum. How do I want to do this? I can get rid of his eye right here, and I can start pushing into the corner. That's a possibility. Again, this gets rid of his tiger's mouth. And it gives me outside influence. This also gets rid of his tiger's mouth. And I'm out into the center. Okay, I like that. I'm going to put pressure on this while trying to attack this group right here. Okay, he might hop out. Fine, if he hops out. Okay. Again, I need to make sure that my group is nice and safe first before I start doing other big moves. So this one only has one eye right now. I just need to make sure I have 2 eyes later on. Now, what's he thinking? So even though my opponent is 10K, I'm still taking my time, thinking about my moves, trying to ration out that reason. Okay. Yep. Okay. And we're just going to go out. Mm-hmm. 2 ways to go out. I like this. Atari first. Threatening to make another eye, and then just hop out. Mm-hmm. Now, 2 ways I can hop out. This way. You know what? I'm just going to make a table shape. Okay. Block him. Okay. Again, he's making his units fairly weak. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Now, look at what happened here. Atari. 4 stones. Come on out. Destroy this group. Okay. I can block right here. If I block, he cuts. Atari, he goes in. Atari, he goes out. Atari, okay. I think that's okay. So I'm going to cut. Yep. Atari. Okay. I could Atari this way. No, I'm going to Atari this way. Okay. I'm going to go out, threatening to capture these 4 stones. Okay. And I'm just going to play Sente right here. He has to fix his shape. Good. And this is already dead. So I'm just going to kill this cutting stone. And there we go. So what has happened? Well, this double digits Q. Okay. I can net. This double digits Q, what they did was they decided to be very, very aggressive. And what happened was I'm literally just keeping my groups connected. Okay, just keep my groups connected. Don't overextend. Okay, I can go down here. Again, I'm not worried because I can always capture, so just disconnect the group. He's already an Atari. Okay. And I am going to keep him trapped. He can try to do things here. I can Atari this way. He Ataris me back. I take. He does that. Does that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. He's really pushing it. Sure. Okay, again. Okay. Again, no eyes. So, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see. I can play here. Oh, I'm in Atari, aren't I? Okay, sure. Sure. Uh-huh. Well... Let's see, what can I do? I could play here. I can play here. Play here. He disconnects Atari. Yeah, I'll play here. He might disconnect me and I just Atari him. Yep. So, do I even need to do that? No, right? Just push down. Okay. Again. I don't need... If he wants me to invade his corner, fine. Okay, sure. Now, he's got to be careful here. There's a lot of things I can do. And he resigns. Okay, so what happened? Well, again, I'm playing solid. I'm not trying to overextend. I'm slowing down thinking about my moves. Now, we both started with 20 minutes. He's at 10K, I'm at 11K, but I used up 10 minutes. He only used up 4 minutes, and I'm assuming it's a guy because most of the people I play is a guy. And essentially, what happened right here, if we review the game, is that he was doing really good in the beginning. Really, really good. Okay? Following Joseki, really, really keeping it on. Very good moves. Okay? We're even at this point. I got territory, he got territory. I decided to come in on this side to kind of build my area. Okay, again, what he should have done is just taken his profit. I make a base. Since he was playing more influential with the 4th line and 3rd line, we're pretty even. I probably would have just made him a base right here. And this would be a great outcome for black. Okay, great outcome for black. But he decided to get really aggressive, leaving his weakness right here. Now, his corner is fairly solid, but I still have a pressing move right here, right? Oops, sorry. Say that I do this and he decides to cut, right? I still have some pressing moves where I'm pushing him onto the 2nd line. Yes, he might have taken my base here, but I can press him. And for every move that he makes, he's getting 1 point. For every move I'm making, I have a potential to get way more than that. So for me, it's a good trade. Okay. Again, let's go back to that outcome right here. And say that he does this. Yeah. He still has to come back. And I still take, which is what happened in the game. And if he just kept going, right? So if he just kept going, look, if I play here, look at how many points I am solidifying in this area. Okay. Look at how many points I have in comparison to what he made. He made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stones. Roughly 1.5 points per stone. And I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I used 7 stones as well. How many points did I take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe 12, 13 points. So slightly better. And I still have outside influence and he still has weaknesses. He still has to come back here and then I can possibly do something like this. Putting pressure on him and getting more out of this. Okay. So getting a lot more out of this. So again, this move, I wanted to ask him a question. What are you planning to do here? So I played here to ask a question. Now, what can he do? He can jump out. Oops. Straight connection solid is good. Just jump out. If he did this, he's trying to take center influence, then I would press. And I'll take whatever I can in this side. If he decides to finish his corner right here, right? Finish the corner, then I can press on top. Okay. Again, I can press on top. He might Atari this way, he might Atari that way, but he still has to come back and fix his weaknesses here. Okay. What can I do? I could do something like this. He could do something like this. I do a net, right? He pushes. He can't really push this way. Atari, right? He's got to take. And then I do something like this. Now he might do this, but again, it's not a ladder, right? Not a ladder. And then just out, right? So, and he's still fairly weak right here. He has to watch out. Like, say that he attacks, right? Say that he attacks. Okay. I can jump on out. I can do this. Can I do this? Yes, I can do this. Right? Say that he pushes here. Atari. Okay. And what happens? I come out, and then maybe he'll capture this stone right here. Okay. Come on out and net. Yeah, net. Okay. So now I get this whole area. And say that he captures that stone. What's happened? Next move. Atari. Fills. Okay. Connect. He has to push down. Okay. One eye. Potentially one eye. Okay. Okay. He's dead already. Yes, he could try to do something like this. Okay. We might have to go into a Liberty race. Okay. Next move. Okay. Pushes down, forces me to take, and then he builds this. I take my closure. Sure. Okay. Again, he's surrounding my whole territory right here, so I'll just live in the corner, let him take the outside, go in, something like this. Okay. Something like this. I'll just take my corner. Okay. Now, I have an invasion point here. I could build right here. Okay. I could do a lot of things. Or I could just build my bottom area right here and try to grow that, right? He'll do this, and then I'll just take this, okay? Something is going to happen, okay? But he decided not to do that. He went here, or I went here. He decided to do a knight's move. Now, knight's move is really not a good thing because I could just push and cut here, right? He might take this stone, might go down, and he might follow, might go down again. Now he has a lot of weak groups, right? 3 weak groups, 1, 2, and 3. And say that he connects, right? I will push here. Now he has a stone that is a little bit in a precarious position. Okay. Even if he fixes right here. Okay. And say that he jumps. I don't know what I would do. Maybe this and then jump here. Okay. Something. He's putting himself in a very weak position. He already created 1, 2 weak groups, 3 weak groups. Okay. And, you know, just he's causing a lot of cuts. So again, I already read this out. I already showed that to you guys. Okay. Again, he fixes. Really good job. But I can always net. Now I have an eye. Okay. He forces me to fix my shape. Again, don't force your opponent to fix their shape. This leaves a good OG behind if in case you need it for later in the mid game or late game. Okay. Connect. Again, I see that he has a very weak group. I have a big wall with an eye right here, and I see these 4 stones as being fairly weak. Now, granted, he could pincer me and take a corner. But again, I have a turning move later on. Say that he decides to do this, right? Right? I still have a pinching move, Atari, and coming out. Okay. And what's he going to do? He's going to let me capture these 4 stones, right? Okay, that's a crane's nest. Maybe he'll fix, and then I'll just back off. Right? I'll just back off. Maybe do this. Okay. Take my corner. Now he has a weak group that he has to kind of worry about. I have a crane's nest that I can always kill. That's my second eye. And now I have a strong group in the middle. Boom, boom. Okay, he does that. Done, 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 done. Again, putting pressure on this stone. Now this move right here, I had to think about. And you guys saw. I'm playing here. I'm asking him a question. What do you value more? Do you value your center stones up here? Okay. Do you value these stones up here? Or do you value this area? Okay. So say that he defends this area. Say that, you know, he does this. Then I'll just come in and I'll surround his group. I'll take this. Okay. Again. Right? I'm just going to surround his group. He might cut. That's fine. I'm not too worried. I do Atari. And then I'll just seal him off. Okay. Technically, I don't, but I should connect these two stones because they're getting weak. Atari here. Okay. And, you know, I don't know. Go here. Okay. Again, he can't really do too much. Now he split again. So, okay. So again, I'm pretty much asking what he wants. He decides to take the left side, and I was like, fine, I'll take the right side. Again, he doesn't need to save this stone. This stone is just one stone. Okay, it's only one stone. If anything, hop out. Just hop out. Sacrifice the stone, fix it, right? I have 2 eyes now, and your group is still alive. Okay? And then if I cut, right, you just come on out. Something like that. Okay? No need to work too hard. Okay, I made a good shape. Again, this is the table shape. If he pushes, I have this move right here to make a tiger's mouth, and it reinforces my attack on this group. He plays into the tiger's mouth. Okay, I get it. But now I have this move right here where I'm splitting him again. And now he's letting me just drive through. I'm going to drive through. Drive. He caps. He should not have capped. Sacrifice the 3 stones. Save your group here. Jump. Make eye shape. Okay. I might poke. Okay. But now I see that you're out. I might have to save this stone. Or if I'm greedy, I'll take these 3 stones. Okay. So I'll do a variation of the crane's nest right here. Okay. Okay, that's a variation of the crane's nest. Okay. So let me take the 3 stones and you are pretty much out. Okay. This is 1 eye already. And then say that I want to protect my area. You just go out. Okay. Atari. And build shape. I don't know. I'll do something like this, right? Right? Something like that. You have 2 eyes. And you're still out. So that didn't happen. Atari, and then just disconnect the whole group. Okay, so no matter if he saves here, okay, if he saves here, he saves it. Fine. I already have my profit, and I just jump out. Okay. He decides to try to save his group. Again, just disconnect. I do have to read this cut, though. This cut is a real cut. Okay. I can't do this. He just takes. Okay, so that's not a good move. I can't do this, right? I can do this, but this causes a lot of, you know, just issues. And I just didn't care for that. Okay, again, putting more pressure on these stones. I didn't care for that. Okay. Okay, he's trying to save. This is Sente. Because if he decides to go this way, attacking these 2 stones, I push, cut. Okay. So that was a Sente move. He fixes with the bamboo. Great. He's out. No need to attack anymore. I don't need to attack this anymore. He's out. Why keep attacking? So cut the cutting stone. Right? This is out already. All right. Where else can I take profit? Right here. If I ignore, and black comes out, now these 2 stones are in trouble, and that will most likely save life over here. And say that I keep following, right? Keep following. Then what happens if he nets me right here? Right? I jump out. What's he going to do? fix, net. Okay. Will a double digits queue know this? No, I don't think so, because I didn't know it. Okay. Might push out. Okay. And what happens? I'm split. I'm in trouble. So this cutting stone is very important to the life of these 3 stones here. Now, granted, if he nets me, I still have this move here, Atari, to save my stones. Yeah. Atari, 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 take. So it's not like I'm in a detriment, but I just don't like the idea. Okay. Again, him playing here, even if he played here now, I already Atari'd, right? So I can just push on down. Okay. Even if he goes here, I will take, right? He goes here, take. He still has to come back to save. Okay. And he might try to do something like this. Okay. But again, still doesn't work very well. He only has 1 eye still. Okay. And he might be able to do something here. Maybe. Let me see here. I most likely will just push here. Okay. He blocks Atari. Atari. I don't know. Maybe Atari. Atari, he takes. Atari, he fills. And something happens. Yeah, I don't know. So, again, lots of reading. Okay. Again, right here, I already saw this. Okay, Atari, connect. He captures. I fill. He throws in. Now, if I ignore that, he takes the whole thing, so I can't. I have to capture. He blocks this. Now, I don't like this at all. Just because, 1, your group's already dead, and 2, you're giving me a solidified wall to encompass my corner. And so, say that you successfully do a eye right here. Boom. I just throw it. Kill it. Okay? Something like that. Now, I connect. Again, I'm already alive. Okay? Even if you come out and you kill my eye shape right here. Okay? I'll sacrifice this stone. Okay? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 liberties. And I still have this move right here. This move. Atari. Block. Okay, cut. Now what? You got to do something here. You're in Sente move. Yeah, there's a Sente move right here. Okay. Maybe he does this. Okay. Atari. Okay. I can do Atari on this side too. And then Atari right here. Right? Okay. Actually, he wouldn't do this move. He wouldn't play here because I just play here and capture. Okay. So there's a lot of issues with this shape here. Okay. So again, not too worried. And he plays there. Again, I wasn't worried that he was crawling on the first line. I could have just done this and just have him drive, right? Destroy his whole corner right there. Again, he has to find a way to make 2 eyes, and just me being here falsifies his eye. So I didn't mind, but I was like, I'll just take what I can. And just in case, you know, if I play here, right? If I played here, and if he does this, then I still have to throw in to kill the 2 eyes. So why not just take the vital point now? Okay. Again, he's driving me, and that's it. He resigns. So again, he lost this whole entire group. He also needs to save this black group over here. Maybe he can monkey jump, but again, it's not looking good. Okay. And then just take, right? You might be able to Atari me. You might be able to do this, but again, Crane's Nest again, right? Take. So there you guys have it. I don't know what the score was. What was the score? Estimated score. I won by 60 points. So there you guys have it. So double-digit Q. Again, he was a true double-digit Q, 10K. I played as an 11K, and I was just staying. I did some reading, took my time, and I hope that was informative for everyone. So there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody.